Penn State's defense stole the spotlight in their dominant 38-10 win against SMU in the college football playoff opening round. The Nittany Lions scored twice on interception returns and set up another short field that resulted in a touchdown late in the first half. With a commanding 28-0 lead at the break, they cruised into the quarterfinals to face Boise State in the Fiesta Bowl. While Penn State's defense has been its strength all season, it will need to be more than just a strong defensive unit if the Nittany Lions are to advance further. Quarterback Allar, who has shown flashes of brilliance but struggled at times, will need to elevate his game against top teams like Oregon, Ohio State, Notre Dame, or Texas. The running game against SMU carried the offense, but Allar must step up if the Nittany Lions hope to capture their first national championship since 1986. Boise State, led by star running back Ashton Jeanty, will be a formidable opponent. Jeanty, who finished second in Heisman voting, enters the postseason with 2,497 rushing yards, putting him within striking distance of Barry Sanders' single-season record. He's been an unstoppable force, rushing for over 200 yards 6 times, including in his last 2 games. Jeanty ran for 192 yards and 3 touchdowns in a non-conference loss to Oregon, proving his ability to dominate against top competition. Penn State's defense will face its toughest test yet in trying to slow down Jeanty. While the Nittany Lions rank 7th nationally in yards allowed per game and have only allowed 7 rushing touchdowns all season, they have struggled against top-tier backs, such as Southern California's 189-yard performance in a close October win. Penn State must find a way to limit Jeanty's big plays and avoid letting him dictate the game. Boise State's defense, meanwhile, has been excellent against the run, particularly against high-powered offenses like Oregon. The Broncos allowed just 109 rushing yards on 3.1 yards per carry in their game against the Ducks. They've held their ground against powerful running teams, with UNLV being the only team to break through, accumulating 405 rushing yards over 2 games. If Boise State wants to pull off the upset, they must continue this trend and force Allar to be the difference maker. For Penn State, the key to success will be getting to quarterback Maddox Madsen with their elite pass rush, led by All-America defensive lineman Abdul Carter. Penn State's defensive line is built for speed, and their ability to pressure the quarterback could disrupt Boise State's offensive rhythm. However, the Broncos have effectively protected Madsen, allowing only 12 sacks all season, tied for the fewest among playoff teams. As the Fiesta Bowl approaches, the stakes couldn't be higher for both teams. Penn State's defense will stop Jeanty and keep the Broncos from pulling off an upset. But for the Nittany Lions to advance to the national semifinals, their offense, particularly Allar, must show up and deliver when it matters most.